Just roll initiative as you encounter. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
As my dad punches me in the head.
No.
Mhm.
We can flesh that out at outside session if you iron out if you want to iron out those. Sorry if I'm like really unable to talk. We just got done with a 2-hour gym fight.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah,
I would like to do RP stuff with my dad at some point in the future.
we just need to iron out those details because I have no idea how to RP him. I'm gonna be real.
You're good.
But for those who don't know, Atom and Jace have defeated the gym. Atherin has attempted it, though he does need to go back for a rematch. To be fair, it was not. The gym needed slight rebalancing.
Slight,
after Atherin's battle, I will say that. Not a lot. So technically speaking, he test ran it, not an official match, so he still has that free.
The test
he still has 2 shots.
The test came back out. Oh shit! This thing needs to be nerfed so fucking bad.
And then I will be making my attempts soon.
Powerful.
Yeah, Protect just completely destroyed me.
Yeah, I have worked this weekend, so maybe not. Maybe like Monday.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm off Monday. Yeah. Anyway, you guys are in your hotel. Red has gone out to do some training, so he may or may not be here this week. We don't really know. But Fred's basically gone out to do some training and preparation for what's coming.
To make sure that we understand, are all 3 of us in the hotel, or is it just me and Atherin?
I'll say everyone is, because I can imagine Jason do too much last session, so probably he got back, and probably ran into you guys, and then probably just went into the gym to get it over with.
Right.
Alright, well, okay. we should make this canonical then. So, Jace, your dad works for an evil team.
Not surprising.
Also, that thing that Rio found spying on us, yeah, that was not the lunar people. That was your dad's people.
Yeah. They have a trigger word. They have a trigger word?
Yeah, we're...
Yes. Whenever we say his name...
Big bad guy.
They begin. Gotcha, okay.
Big bad evil guy. Big bad evil guy.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm sniffing what you're stepping in.
So as long as we do not say that name, they should not listen. But
he shall not be named.
Keep an eye out.
Also, they're everywhere in this town.
Yeah, keep an eye out with people with like what was the lightning bolt pins?
Lightning bolt pins, yes.
Who knows?
Or at least that was the people we seen.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you guys. They have a symbol of like a storm cloud with like a lightning bolt. That is the most common one here. I will say this. There are different symbols.
Awesome.
You guys have found basically like the storm branch of this evil group. Well, I mean, I say storm branch, but I mean like lightning, electricity, that shit.
So, that's a thing.
Player knowledge, Team Storm is basically like a bunch of different weathers. Like that's their whole gimmick.
Got it.
Oh.
So
they're just like me for real.
We got held hostage at the power plant for a little bit. Got put into questioning. Believe it or not, I'm pretty sure I got more information out of that interrogation than they got out of me.
Sounds like you. This is true. Also,
the power plant is just for show. They're drawing power from the south.
Oh, I will say this. I have fleshed out details some more. It is an actually functional power plant. I was just like improving that whole thing.
Okay.
So it is an actual power plant. They do generate actual power across the town as well. As I have explained before, they have solar panels, windmills, those little pressure plate sidewalk things. Those and that power plant do generate power. It's just they have like a base. Think like Team Rocket underneath the game corner. Like they have that going on.
Okay. I see.
They're still drawing power from the south.
Yeah, I've I fleshed some details out in the unknown circumstance that you guys may go back there. I don't know.
I don't
mean,
think we're
also-
going back anytime soon.
Yeah,
Jason,
I fleshed it out just to be safe, though.
Eventually when we storm the base and take them out, but right now, no.
Yeah.
No.
Also, they're aware of the
Everything.
portal. They're aware of the portal that the lunar forces are using. And have told me to not touch it.
So we're gonna go touch it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
Yeah,
Atherin also, for some reason, said that I wouldn't touch it.
Well, yeah, that was to get us out of there.
Okay.
You agree? They're the bad guys. They held us hostage. Of course, I'm going to agree to their demands so I can get out of there.
Okay.
Sorry, is this happening the day of my gym battle or after the next day?
The next day.
Okay.
It's now morning.
Okay, then give me 1 second. Let me have a long rest.
Basically,
I'm not gonna lie.
basically, they don't care either because
Let me get my 13 health back.
They basically said that they can create their own portals at any time.
That's concerning.
Y'all walked in on the Men in Black.
Okay, well,
Okay.
unfortunately,
Okay.
unfortunately, my dad didn't really have anything to say to me in the gym. I beat it. I was exploded doing it, but
He probably had to keep up
right.
appearances because it was a televised event.
yeah, that makes sense.
That
I
is
did-
mostly the reason.
There you go. Newmark.
I did drop
I
a
gave you an
pretty-
out.
I did drop a pretty cold line at the beginning of the fight, though. Pretty awesome.
Hold on, let me hit the
I don't know,
let me hit the rewind button. What was the code line?
buddy. Sure.
I had to think for a second on what it was, but Jason said like something along the lines of, because I'm forgetting personally, it was, I don't know why you did what you did and why you felt like you had to drive a wedge between everybody in the family, but right here, right now, all that matters is that I will defeat you, or I'll defeat your strongest with my strongest, something like that.
Says
Pretty awesome.
Drop the cold line. What was the line? I have no idea what the line was.
Dude, I just fucking battled for 2 hours. What do you want from me?
it was a chill line. It wasn't cold, but
That was cold as
man.
fuck, bro.
so anyway.
No, if you want true things, I can vicious mockery.
So if anything,
Yeah,
the lunar forces don't know that we know.
Well, that's helpful. We can ambush them then.
So yeah, I'll still keep my head on a swivel until we actually do it. But so we are a little quote unquote safe to do things today.
Actually, what do you think? Do you think we even need to fight them? Do you think we could like sneak in and just deal with the portal?
Well, to be fair, if
Since they don't know.
my vision was correct, there's about 40 Elgium down there.
Possibly
Okay,
more.
I'm a pretty stealthy guy.
Oh,
How-
right.
yeah,
By the
right.
way, the power plant is anti-ghost.
Interesting. What do you mean?
I had Rones try to phase through the walls, and he was not able to. Their cameras were able to see him invisible. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I will
see.
say this: you guys will probably find Atom surrounded by like a pile of books, and he's just like, yeah, they probably have like thermal cameras or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. But yeah,
I just like
mean,
technology.
technology is crazy.
So for today, what would you guys like to do?
Dude, I have no idea, man. But I do think I could sneak in there. I could look like a behem.
So okay, but let's say you can sneak in. How do you close the portal?
Yeah.
Like create an even bigger one.
Do you think? What do you think? Like, what if I just like hit it really hard?
It will not work.
I could see.
Have you tried it?
I have to make my stone, which I will show. I have to make this into, and I'll transform it into the scythe. Have to use
I can just
it like
imagine
this.
you just pull out your stone, like a flower pot in the corner just rises up. There's just like a camera, you're just going like...
He's whipping
just
it
rises
out.
out of like the soil and just goes back down. That is a complete joke.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that no one's tried hitting the portals very hard.
Okay, so what is your plan after you hit it very hard?
I blend in.
Well, they're gonna see you hit it.
Let's say it does work. How are you getting back out? With them very clearly knowing, hey, our portal is closed.
Hey, that Bohemian just hit the portal.
Give me 10 minutes. And
Also,
I'll
wouldn't it
think
be
about
really
it.
weird if one of their commanders just suddenly sabotaged everything?
No.
If
I don't
anything,
think
you should
so.
disguise yourself as an Elgium.
Well, I don't. I think I'm too tall for
that makes him even more expendable.
Yeah, so they won't really notice him.
Well, but I don't think. I think I'm too tall for that.
How tall are Elgium?
Like a foot tall, I think. Hold on. Does he know enlarged and reduced? Give me a second. I don't think he does.
We're cooking. Wait.
Adam. No, I don't think he does.
Adam,
he does know greater invisibility.
I was literally just about to say, Adam, could you turn me invisible?
Yeah. However, there's a lot of psychic things down there. So like, you may be physically invisible, but like, you'd still be there, and they could probably still sense you.
Jace, remember the big bad is part psychic type.
Interesting. You're right. Give me a minute here. I'm cooking. Okay, that's not gonna work.
Well, while he's cooking, what do you guys want to do today?
Hold on. How tall are you?
Like probably like 4 or 5 feet tall.
You should be like 5 foot something because you're like what,
yeah.
18?
We can do 5'6".
Yeah,
disguise self only lets you alter your height
by a foot. So you can't even become a Bahio. Because they're 3'3".
Fuck.
Yeah. That's why I was checking. I was like, wait, are you 4 foot?
Okay, I don't think this is gonna work, guys.
Yeah, it will also be like a really stupid idea.
Oh yes, the height is the reason why this plan doesn't work.
Jace will look at you deadpan. Yeah, that is. The rest of the plan was foolproof.
You'd be walking straight into like an entire horde of enemies, and then you just close a portal in front of them. They're just gonna open another one, and then kill you.
That's true.
Yeah.
We could just go gambling. Let's go gambling.
I can't get in there. They know me.
What did you do?
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
I always worry about you, and I'll pat him on the head.
As you reach for his head, you make contact with what you presume to be some form of chest.
What?
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Not going to.
What are you not?
Questions?
No, we're asking questions. What are you not telling us?
I mean, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Alright, he'll drop his disguise and you'll see like an Alakazam.
Oh my god! You're all grown up?
I suppose.
When did this happen?
As soon as I got my stone.
So why do you keep staying as an app, bro?
I mean, lures enemies into a false sense of security.
The voice change.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Voice change too.
Internally, I am still a child. This is just merely what I sound like when the disguise is gone.
Oh, that's fine. Internally, Jace is still a child too.
Agreed.
I will. Jace will look at both of you dumbfounded. I can't believe you would say that about me.
I'm sorry. That was hilarious.
I'm gonna look back at Jace and be like, let's rewind 5 minutes to your disguised LGM plan.
Hey, it could have worked. You just have no faith in me.
Anyway, the Alakazam before you will transform back into a child.
Yes.
Who was the one that got us all the loot from the vault in the manor? Yeah, this guy. He like pointed.
You also got shot at.
This is the reason we went there.
You became a man's wife that was dead.
Yeah, it was a good idea. I don't know why they shot a woman. I think there's real issues with them, not me.
So,
anyway,
you think the issue is with them shooting a woman and not you taking the appearance of the guy's dead wife?
Dude, I was a ghost.
But you see more issue with them shooting the woman than you taking the appearance of a dead person.
Yeah, you shouldn't shoot women. Are you saying it's okay?
Are you saying it's okay to take appearances of the dead?
I mean...
But she's not dead.
I'm not, I would know she was breathing, right?
Comatose state, so kinda.
Well, she wasn't dead.
Vegetative.
When I saw her, she was still alive. So... Listen, all I'm saying is that I got us all that awesome stuff, and I feel like I'm not getting enough credit for it right now. The plan was awesome.
I appreciate the help. Don't get me wrong.
As far as I'm concerned, none of my...
Is there more to that? Is there more to that?
No, I forgot the rest I was going to say.
As far as I'm concerned, none of my plans have failed yet, and I don't think I'm a child at heart.
Adam and Nathan pull out a giant whiteboard of Jace's plans that have failed. Number 1, going off on his own intergame.
That wasn't a plan. I just wanted to go training, and I got bullied.
Oh yeah, the first Wilfrey fight, right?
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
There was no plan. There was no plan there. I just wanted to go train, and Wilfrey just... Oh, fuck.
I
mean, hey, he provided some training.
I'll activate my eye. I'll activate the eye. I'll activate my eye to shut it down.
Well, Adam cast counterspell.
Oh,
now
perfect.
that you mention it, I flipped the whiteboard back over. It says Jace never has plans.
Dude, Just gonna throw his hands up. I've had plenty of plans. I don't know what you're talking about. This is rage bait. This is rage bait, and it's working. Fuck you.
You know what? Hold on. Before we continue arguing, you guys just want to mess with him?
What do you mean?
Wilfrey.
Summon like 15 scrying orbs.
Oh my god. And you said my plans were dumb.
I mean, hey, we're wasting the resources. Isn't that, fellas?
So my dad's name is Wilfrey, and my mother's name is also Wilfrey.
Actually, back when I used to live here, they actually called me Wilfrey in the streets. I lost that nickname when I moved.
Continue that sentence. I could have,
anyway.
but I'm not going to.
Rio, with your eye, you do notice the sort of like scrying orb eventually appear after probably the 7th Wilfrey. See that you guys are just messing with them, and then it'll just disappear.
Okay.
We've lured them into a false sense of insecurity.
They'll
never check on us again. No, they'll never check on us again.
They'll still.
Nope.
Every time we say the name, I'm just gonna throw up middle fingers all over the place. Just be like,
Can I make a flashbang?
How?
I think it will affect
Why?
us and not them.
Well, more importantly, why?
How?
Every time I say Wilfred, I'm just gonna throw a flashbang.
I mean, you
That's
have solar types.
Oh my god, you're right. Behold the power of the sun. Alright.
Alright,
anyway.
settle down, Escanor.
Your Charizard's name is Eclipse, right?
Yeah.
You still have yet to give me a voice for them.
Are you talking to Jace?
No.
No, I'm telling you this out of character.
Oh, well, Charizard's not on me right now, sorry. He's resting.
I get that. I'm just saying from
He doesn't have
the
a voice
last
yet.
time.
he
He
doesn't have
just
a voice
battled
yet.
for 2 hours. He needs a break.
He
I
also
understand.
carried. He also carried.
Yeah.
Everybody did their part. Okay, guys. We could go check out the Ranger stuff, but we could.
That has reminded me we do need to go to Among Us, and yeah, where is that?
No, my boy. Look at what they've done to him.
Oh no, who didn't see that coming?
I'm sorry. Like you were out healing literally a critical damage. Okay.
Well, I mean, details.
Anyway.
We
I
could
think that's
go.
more than fair. To be
Okay.
fair, that does kneecap like 4 scions, I think.
Yeah. Fuck you, ho oh. So.
The Phoenix King will emerge.
Yo,
Oh.
Jace will give him a thumbs up. What's up?
What you say, you little shit?
And
Alright.
you
I
have
don't
the
know what
warden
you're talking
too.
about, sir. I do have the warden.
Yeah, you're labeled as a usurper now. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Anyway, to get us back on track, what are you
yeah,
going to do?
we could go check out the researchers. I heard I would know that they are like doing stuff at the ruins, right?
Uh,
I know I heard
vaguely?
about them. Okay.
You've heard like tell like, oh hey, there's people here who stock up on supplies so they can go to the ruins. Basically that.
We could like hit those guys up and like go to the ruins and get that thing taken care of if you guys want.
Yeah, we can do a little exploration today.
Question:
Yeah.
Who were the ones you all sent to Las Racha?
I sent both of my birds.
All right, was that it, or did more go?
There was more stuff. I just know that for me, it
Yeah.
was my 2 birds, Corvus Squire and
So-
Taravia.
Okay, that's good to know. I just need to remember who went where.
And then I sent my Noivern off to
Yeah, because I
I
believe
Oh,
you
shoot.
sent Fletchill and Noivern over to Okier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought I had one of my Pokemon go with one of your guys's and the other one with the other.
I think the way we just said was right, because that sounds right to me. Fletchill and Noivern going to Okier sounds about right, because I'm pretty sure they have the same movement speed.
No, there was something that we... whatever. I don't think it matters too much.
I don't know, we can always play back the tapes.
Because I had something going to Okier for my mom.
No,
I think it was a
I think
letter.
it was Nova.
It was a letter.
So
Because I think you just sent a letter with everyone, because I
You
think
were-
everyone did.
you were going to, but then we did the calculations and found out that if you sent someone with Fletchill, their time would be drastically increased because it was so much slower.
Okay. I think I still did send that letter, though, to my mom, just explaining everything.
Oh no, you did. It's just that we're Fletchill's doing the delivery.
Right, and then my
Yeah.
2 birds are going to Las Racha to say hi to Smitty.
Because it is closer.
Yeah.
Because I believe it's been... Because let's see, you guys got to town, immediately sent them down, I believe. Then you guys spent the prior day just...
Oh,
We've been in
Going
town for
around,
2 days,
and
I
it's-
think. 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, so today's day 3.
so how long until I get Res back?
Today's day 3, so 2.5 more days.
Are mine back
Okay,
then,
so-
or am I still waiting?
Who knows? We'll see.
What? Okay.
Then what I have placed down on res is fine.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I sure hope my Pokemon level up. Okay, so do we just want to go to the research place?
Yeah, sounds like a
Works
plan.
for me.
Okay. I'm gonna let Tessa out of her ball. She's gonna jump on my head, and we can leave.
All right.
I'll have
also-
Electabuzz out too.
I'll have Core Breaker out.
Poppy's
I
the
will
bounty egg.
Oh,
That's
that
good.
reminds me. Roll me a D100.
Oh my god.
Can't be worse than the last one, right?
I don't even remember what you got for the last one. Where's your egg? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
I mean, it could be.
36.
Hey, as long as it's not worse than the. Oh my god, it's worse. It's 36.
Oh my god.
It's worse. Hey, that's an even 240.
Wait, let me check something real quick.
It hatches!
That's an even 240.
Give me a minute, actually, because I think one of these might be low enough to where you could roll it. Not that one. Okay, that one's the lowest so far. What was the last one? Hold on, let me pull up the Look Reach tab. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, the casino, the casino.
I think you said the last one was a Lugia.
Oh, that one, okay. What?
What?
No, I actually didn't hear you.
I said I think you said the last one was the Lugia.
Okay. You know what? You've rolled 5 times. Roll me a d4.
Oh my god!
Just
I get
ignore,
to see
just
you.
ignore the 11 roll.
I don't care.
No,
Usually
that's
the
a 1.
roll. Usually the rolls are based on a. So basically, how this works is that you roll d100s until you get to a base stat total. Of like a creature.
Got it. I rolled a 1.
1.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it! That sucks. I really wanted him to get number 4.
Well, just because I rolled it doesn't mean it hatches.
Oh, actually, you're so right.
Anyway, as your egg hatches, I'm trying to find egg hatching music.
Dude.
That 11 roll really fucked me.
Anyway, I can't find egg hatching music, so anyway, we're just gonna do the stat block now. Your egg will hatch into a rock ruff.
Puppy!
In which case, I will let you know, it is solar rock right now, or rock solar right now.
Oh.
Its type changes around, based on the time of day.
Oh.
So it can be either rock solar, rock normal, or rock lunar. We'll do it later.
Put Rockruff in later. Best stat block ever.
Anyway, it's up to you whether or not you're gonna carry them around, because it is a fucking baby.
I will.
You have to name
it for the
You have to name it Warwick.
for the sake of the fact that there isn't a stat block. I will put it away for right now.
Okay, roll me a D100 as you use, I presume, just a regular Pokeball or something. Are your items? Do you not have an item tab? Oh, you don't have an item. Okay.
It's just my normal normal name tab.
Yeah, just roll whatever you fucking want. I don't really care. Premier Ball, Great Ball, Pokeball, I don't fucking care. Hell, use that Ultra Ball.
Oh my god. Well, if I used the Pokeball and I did not catch it.
Give me a minute. What'd you get?
A 20.
Oh. Okay, let's see. HP is that. AC is that. And strength is that. So, what did you get?
A 20.
You actually got it exactly.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. 10 plus... Wait, no, 10 plus... Whatever, you got it. I don't care.
Guys, the rolls aren't looking too good for me today.
It's a baby. You can catch it. I don't care. We're just gonna subtract a Pokeball.
I'm its father.
Okay.
Yeah. Immediately going into the PC.
Yeah.
I need it hatched.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys could get more eggs. I'm just gonna delete that option right there, and we can come up with a new one.
Oh, sick.
It'd be cool.
You know what, Jace? I'll let you have fun with that. You give them something interesting.
Wait, with the egg?
Yeah, I just deleted that one option.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you decide whatever to put in there. I don't know.
Yippee! I love making decisions.
Immediately
That's so
take the
fun.
baby gambling, bring it next to the chain smokers.
Jace, for some reason, throws a legendary Pokemon in an egg.
Whoa, that's crazy. Zeraora is in there? Holy.
Fun fact, I almost gave that to your father.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
wild. My egg hatched into Arceus?
Oh my
No.
god! My egg
No.
hatched into the first dragon?
Oh my god, my
Fuck,
egg
what
hatched
did
into
I
the,
call?
to the Nintendo developer?
Oh, hey, you got a
telling-
Cosmog.
You're telling me that I got a Necrozma?
No.
Level 100, that's wild.
Oh my god.
No.
The last
I
one was
get
from
Origin Palkia?
Alright. That's enough.
Alright.
Can I actually can I put Miraidon in the egg, please and thank you?
No.
Fuck. It was worth a shot.
Anyway,
Okay,
we gotta
guys.
move on. What
Let's
are
go
y'all
to the
doing?
research center.
Yeah.
I'll have
Okay.
Score
The
Breaker
research
out
center
with me.
away.
Core Breaker is out. Oh my god. Alright, Core Breaker, give me... What's perception?
Wisdom.
Yeah, give me a wisdom check at advantage.
Let's go.
Do I
Got
just
plus
put
1 to that.
Do I just put one of my desired Pokemon in the egg and then hope to God I get it?
14.
14. Alright. As soon as Core Breaker comes out in, like, your little hotel space, he immediately just starts sniffing the ground. And, he appears to get some form of scent.
Well, by all means.
Do you allow him to go after?
Yes.
Alright. He will make his way over towards your little, penthouse, like, swimming pool area. Go to sort of like a hedge garden area. And, he will immediately just start, like, barking at, like, a bunch of bushes.
I'll go over to see what he's barking about.
Yeah, give me a, investigation check.
I think that's worse. I take that back. I have a plus 5 to that. That's a 22.
Alright, you see a singular Zygarde cell. Sort of like a little squishy looking green blob thing.
Well, by all means, bud.
Yeah, you have
I
no
ain't
idea
gonna
what
stop
that is.
you. I know I seen it eat one the last when I caught it.
Ah!
So like,
Oh, okay, in that case it just rips and tears into it. Give me an attack roll.
Oh my god, it's a fucking gore fest! There's green bits everywhere!
I would assume it goes straight for the big stuff and go with Elemental Fang.
I mean, just give me any attack roll. It really doesn't matter. I have this
17 on the
thing,
die
I have this
for
thing
plus
stat block.
20 to hit without proficiency bonus.
Cool, that beats an AC of 5.
No
Oh.
way.
Yeah,
Okay.
the singular cells are quite weak.
Okay.
Alright, but go ahead and give me just like damage.
just roll the damage die of elemental thing, essentially?
Sure. I mean, it's
Okay.
like times 4 effective. I'm pretty sure you can deal more than 5 damage to this thing.
I would say I already got 9 just off the die.
Okay, cool. You're now up to 12%.
Okay, I'll update. Never mind, it got updated.
Yeah. Nothing changes quite yet, but
That's
you'll get
fair.
there. Congratulations, you got the one that I was waiting for you to get for a while.
Right. Well,
I mean, do you want to know
hope
how
you
much
enjoy
more
it, bud.
percentage are in this town alone? I mean,
kind
you know
of,
what?
but
No,
kinda
no,
don't.
I'm not.
Next week, Rio can just spend your guys' session will not be on stream, by the way. Just let you guys know, just hunting around the city.
Anyway, you're making your way towards the research station, right?
Correct.
I would assume.
Okay. On your guys' way over, give me a perception check.
Everyone or just one person?
Let's make it a group one. We haven't done that in a while. So everyone make a perception check. I have a DC in mind.
23.
Never mind. Okay.
Oh man.
I think you
I'm
guys
sorry, I
definitely
rolled a
have...
19.
I think you guys...
Dude.
Oh god.
We all, our necks just turn 90 degrees and look at whatever you're about to describe.
Catherine doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
A 4.
I'm not having a good
All
night
right.
for rolls, guys.
With my DC of 20 for the group perception check, Rio alone manages to get it.
Catherine's got sand in his
Alright.
eyes.
I
He's
will
listening
say
to
it is
this
currently
plan.
still sandstorming outside. However, amidst the sandstorm, you hear a familiar sound of fluttering wings as two boys return to you, Jace.
Oh my god, my baby birds. Do they have anything for me? A letter,
Yes, they
perhaps?
have a entire parcel that is currently moving.
The parcel is moving?
What?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
I
okay,
think I
will.
know.
I will put my arm out. Oh wait, I know what it is. Out of character. I put my arm out so they can land on it, and I'll
Yeah.
take the parcel.
I'll look at
I'll
Jace.
open it up.
Did you? What?
Yep.
What? Ah!
No!
Run!
My birds go to the
back.
PC.
It's back!
Yippee!
As you open up and you see a much more formidable looking Cosmog.
Oh
Yippee!
no!
I will hug it.
Oh my
Yippee!
Hey, the
Guys, Cosmo. Oh wait, we don't know its name.
That
Blob
thing's
is back. Blob is back.
I immediately
Was there-
guard the pizza rolls or the bagel bites.
Is there?
I don't think you guys even have any.
I always
Is there a
have them.
letter or anything, or is it just the parcel?
It seems to be some bag that they just sent back in.
Oh.
There is a note saying that, I forget what you sent her, specifically. However, they will note that, have been taking good care of him. His appetite has only, his appetite has stabilized a little bit. FYI.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I will let you know, all of his stats are now 14.
14?
Yeah,
That's
he's got
crazy.
40
Wow.
HP now, and he's level 5.
That thing is
my
is
letter-
stronger than Riolu.
My letter was basically just like, hey, hope everything is alright. I'm getting as good as you, it feels like, from what I saw at making Pokeballs
Alright.
and tinkering with them.
There'll be like hopefully you can come by sometime, and we can see how well we work together or something like that.
Oh my god!
Sort of like a competition, it's
Oh
not
my
like a
god,
flirty
you
way.
have a date.
Yippee! Jace will do a fucking dragon punch in the air. Yippee!
There's also a second letter from Lassiere.
Oh wait, this is important. I will open that up.
inside is sort of like
Bikini's
saying like
Pokeball.
your friend has stopped by. The birds came in on the train.
Awesome.
Like they hitched a ride on the top of the train.
Smart birds.
I mean, I had to make an intelligence check.
Nah.
And,
They were inside the train. They were sitting in booths. They were taking a full ride.
Anyway, he will note that he will basically be there for like the siege on Wilfrey's tower. He'll specify that he can't bring his whole team, as some need to be left behind to basically hold down the fort.
Understandable.
Gotcha.
There is a PS being like, "I'm getting my flask back."
That's weird. His flask is gone. Throw the paper away. Okay. Well, that's pretty awesome. Smitty's doing well. Lasier's gonna help us out, guys, with the Wilfrey Tower. We just got a really powerful ally.
That's good.
I'll give.
I'm pulling up his thing right now. To let you know which ones he is bringing. So give me a second.
I'll look at the letter. It says PPS. PC doesn't work anymore. Can't figure out how to plug in. Send help.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
It's Smitty's there. She can help.
All right.
You can't tell if the sweat on Jace's head is from the heat or from the embarrassment.
All right. I will let you know he is currently bringing his Mega Tauros, his Scovillain, and something called a Gouging Fire.
He's got a Scovillain. Oh, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, that's
cool.
the big thing that piques our interest.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, what was the other one?
That's cool.
Gouging
Great
Fire.
Tusk. Oh, Gouging Fire.
Those are the three he's bringing, just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever. Scovillain. That's awesome. Jace is geeky.
So
oh no,
I can see what I can do. I don't think they'd be much help, but I can see if I can be able to get the Reaper to send something to help us.
I mean, something's better than nothing. What were you gonna say, Athrun?
I was gonna say player-wise, that means somewhere walking around is a walking wake.
Oh, for sure.
I hope I can catch it.
Where's the water gym?
It is at the very bottom, the Tonta.
Probably there.
I sure hope I can catch it. I don't have any dragon types, guys.
Well, what's a dragon type?
Is that actually serious?
Yeah, I don't have any dragon types.
Huh.
Every dragon type I've caught was given to either you or Fred.
Don't you have like a Dreepy or something, or a Draclo?
Nope.
Making sense. I think that is what got sent to both me and Fred.
Those are
no. You have Seadra.
Oh my god! I forgot Seadra's a dragon type right now. I thought it was only water. My bad.
Okay.
Seadra pops out. It's just like, how dare you?
Sprays you
I
in the
give it a
face.
boop on the. I give it a boop on the snoot.
Goes back into the PC.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, there's some fucking sand in my eyes.
Oh yeah, it is currently sandstorming right now. So you're just like holding this piece of like letter up to your face, trying to shield yourself.
It's
Everyone's enjoying it.
Can I have send out Flygon and have him like create like a bubble for us?
Yeah. Give me con. What is Arcana?
It's wisdom, I think.
Arcana is intelligence.
Yeah, have them give me an intelligence check. Yeah, intelligence.
Sure, okay, Athrun can't roll today, but if everyone else rolls fine. It's
Do you want
15 plus 2, so 17.
17's fine. It takes a bit of effort, which is strange because typically they have very incredible control over like sand and ground. But they managed to create like a bubble around you guys, probably like 15 feet.
Good enough for me. Huddle up, children.
I'm trying to remember. Did we get told that they were the cause of it?
Cause of what? And elaborate.
I believe.
We as
believe.
characters do not know what's causing the sandstorm.
Oh, Team Storm didn't tell us?
No,
because
they
Team
don't
Storm
know.
didn't care.
Okay.
Well,
Then never mind.
they would, but they wouldn't tell you. They're not
Okay.
going to tell you.
Then never mind. Either way,
I will
Zygarde is
say
enjoying the sand.
Jace is familiar enough with the town that sandstorms are like things that can occur in town. They're
this
not
is normal.
They're not particularly common, but like they're known to like come in every now and then.
Guys, this is normal. They happen from time to time. Gonna be real with you.
Either way, Core Breaker
we're in
is
a-
enjoying it.
I will
We're in a
throw it out there.
desert.
It is very weird that the ground warden is having trouble creating a bubble around you guys. That part's abnormal.
Is Flygon feeling alright today? Is she feeling under the weather?
I don't know. She might.
My allergies are acting up.
What?
Oh yeah,
I give Flygon another cigarette.
Shyvana's a chain smoker.
Core
We're
Breaker,
back in the it's the 80s.
Core Breaker, try and help Flygon out.
I mean, they're
I can at least
handling
make
it
it
fine
funny.
on their own. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
they're handling it fine on their own. Like, helping doesn't really do much because, well, you're an acolyte.
Okay. Then Core Breaker will just enjoy the sand.
Alright.
Maybe she's just feeling under the weather. I think she had a bad dream or she took a Dragon Pulse from a Raging Bolt or something.
Oh my god. My gut. Anyway, you guys make your way over to the research station. In which case, you do see, it is an automatic door.
Witchcraft!
It is sort of like...
I'll look at you.
What?
Dude, we've seen
What
these before.
sorcery is this?
This is black magic.
Anyway, you will see the sort of like a sign saying Dub Research Center, the Lichtreach branch. And basically, it is located like right by the train station, which is why your birds found you. Basically, it's sort of like a white-ish building, sort of like shaped like a, fuck, I cannot speak. It's a multi-storied building that has an observatory on the top of it, except instead of looking at space, it looks off in the distance.
Sorry, there's an observatory that looks off into the distance.
So, like a telescope, but it doesn't look into the space. It looks like towards in the direction of the ruins.
I see.
If you look through it, you'll just see sand.
That's the problem right now.
I can stop the sand.
Okay, do it.
But I presume you guys go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Of course we do.
Alright. Inside, you do see a scientist individual dressed in some form of, like, dirtied lab coat. Looks like he's been out in the sand quite a bit. He's got no hair, completely bald, no eyebrows.
No
Whoops.
eyeball! Oh no!
No. My mistake there. He's completely bald, no eyebrow, no hair, no like facial hair, nothing. You do notice he's got sort of like tan-ish skin, looks like he's seen a lot out in the sun. And sort of like he's got sort of like a hood, so his lab coat sort of goes into like a cloak. But it's just all completely dirtied. You do notice underneath the lab coat, there is a Lichtreach and Luxray's battle team hood shirt, like t-shirt.
Oh my god.
And he's wearing like shorts with sandals and socks.
This guy's awesome.
Socks and sandals.
This man.
This man is
And
a menace
he
to
just kind of
society.
like looks at you guys as you enter, and it's just like he just looks past you guys as that sandstorm just continues to keep the doors from like closing quickly. And he just sort of like just scoots past you guys and just like tries to force the doors closed as quickly as possible.
I'll try and help him. Somehow.
I'll just have Flygon like push the sand back from the door so they close.
Yeah. All right. In which case the doors will close.
Just poof.
And the individual will just look back at you guys, give you guys just like a sort of like nod, bow mix, as he will point to a name tag that says Philip.
What up, Phil?
He just gives you a wave.
Not much for talking.
He'll just sort of like lightly smack himself on the head, and he'll reach for a Pokeball, and a bird with a little musical note atop its head will pop out.
Oh my god.
The bird will look at the guy and immediately fly away.
Oh.
The guy just throws his hands up,
Birdie, no.
reaches for his second Pokeball, and sends out a Rotom radio. The Rotom radio is just like, "Hello. Welcome to the Dub Research Station. You are listening to the Dub Research Station." It appears to be like switching between channels.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Arthur, are you okay?
Funny.
Are you?
Would I know
That's
it's a
Ableist.
ghost type?
That's ableist.
Is it ghost type in that?
No.
No, electric normal.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Atherin, you actually have one of these.
I do have one of them.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I knew that.
Fair enough.
What can you tell us about this place?
The Rotom appears to be like switching between channels until it gets the right word. So it is like very sporadic, and you get one word every like couple of seconds.
Right.
He's like a spirit box.
Kinda. Basically, he will elaborate that they sort of are like the gathering point where researchers get together to go on expeditions to the ruins of Dub, basically.
Ooh.
Interesting. Do you have a group going out soon?
They would, however, the sandstorm is currently preventing the trains from Domehan to get there.
Oh,
Basically, they take a train to Domehan and set off from expeditions there. Basically, this is where they like get their resources together because it's a much more major town.
Oh, well, I bet I could just go stop the sandstorm real quick.
Best of luck. We have tried.
I'm sorry. You've tried?
What did
They
you
will
try?
throw out sort of like those terrain seeds, but it seems to be modified for like specific weathers, sort of launching rain up like a sprinkler.
I'm just
Jason's
I'm taking a step back so I don't get run over by Jace.
And
Yeah, Jason's
basically, they will sort of like open up a window, throw it outside, and you just watch as the sandstorm completely overpowers it. And the Rotom radio will just go, "We have tried."
Can I see those? Can I see one of those? I just want to look at it. Please?
It's basically just like a sprinkler hooked up to like a thing of water. It seems to be like battery powered, and it just sprays water out.
Have you tried that with a Pokemon?
We are incapable of doing much.
Ether,
Chatot has Tailwind, cannot help in weather.
give me the PC thing.
Here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Tidal Wave. I'm also gonna grab no one else because I don't think Camera would be much help here.
I want to make it rain. Go, Camera up!
Well, at least Swampert has a source infusion. I'll throw.
I think you're forgetting the fact that Flygon is the ground warden.
Okay, well, but here's the thing. I don't know if the rain can get rid of it, so I'm just gonna try it.
All right. You attempt to, and you are unable to replace the weather.
Interesting.
Swampert doesn't seem too bothered because he is ground type, so it's fine to him.
Was there any like?
Didn't you already know this because when you battled what Pokemon did you catch? The Gliscor. You said.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. Okay. So rain does not. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's my B.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you did know about that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, then we'll retcon it and say, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Do you have any ideas on what is causing the sandstorm then? Does it seem like it's natural? Probably not, right?
Some form of legendary prices.
There's
Legendary
prices. There's prices in the area, guys. Let's get them.
The Rotom just sort of like rolls its eyes. It wasn't able to switch the channel fast enough.
Hold on, I want to know more about these legendary prices.
It's basically for like used cars.
Oh.
Have you ever seen the Big Bill Hell's cars?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Like the "fuck you" Baltimore one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but it's basically something akin to that, except it's any car commercial in like the fucking 80s or 90s. I don't know. I wasn't alive.
Yeah, who would be alive in the 90s?
Basically, this Rotom is just switching between radio stations. Occasionally, it'll switch to the weather channel where it just keeps going on and on about the sandstorm around town. Sort of like originating from sort of north.
You guys want to go take a look? Maybe we can figure out what the cause of it is? Maybe if we throw Swampert at the eye of the storm, it'll create water.
Why are you making fun of me right now?
That was actually serious. I'm not joking.
Oh.
Because
it could work.
Where would there be the least amount of sand? In the eye of the storm.
You're right.
Yeah.
Alright. Guess who's going back in the box? Oh wait, Emolga's not on my team. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, you still need to decide your team because 2 of your birds came back.
They're going back to the box.
Okay.
I need to rest.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
You all have a portable PC. You guys can decide your teams.
Okay, I guess Lowette can go away for now. Alright, I have Swampert with me. Alright, guys, let's go to the Eye of the Storm, I guess.
Yeah, how bad could it be?
This will be fun. Yeah, wait, do you guys have, like, goggles? I'll look at the guy.
The bald individual will just sort of like go to like a storage closet, just begin throwing stuff out. You guys see like various like lab coats, sort of like boots, just occasional like traveling gear.
Jason's
and
gonna grab a
eventually
lab
he
coat.
will produce. Give me a second. A pair of goggles. The lens is sort of has like a crack along it, but it looks like it'll shield you.
Alright, guys, do we just want to play rock, paper, scissors for who gets the goggles?
One of you two can
I'm
have
sorry,
it.
he rolled
I'll just use Flygon to clear my way.
He rolled a 3 on his investigation check. I apologize.
You know
I
what,
can
Rio?
just use my
Kid
ghost.
has-
I can use my ghost because I believe that should work. And
You
just in
activate
case anything
you just
else
activate
decides
your
to-
eyes. You just open them fully wide in the middle of the sandstorm and just go.
We
Well,
love
have-
it here.
Have fun seeing all the dead people that died in the desert. Put the goggles on.
Oh crap, you're right. Well, I chose what I chose.
Alright, gang. Let's get to stepping.
All right. you all head outside once more, and the bald individual will just sort of like wave you guys off.
Bye, Philip.
I'll wave back.
Goodbye, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, no problem.
What the
What?
fuck?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Door shut.
There it is.
What the hell?
Jace falls over.
I'm kidding. I couldn't help myself. The man is
There it
actually
is.
mute. The man is actually mute.
I was
Okay.
gonna make a joke saying, "Nice man." Not much of a talker though.
Anyway.
Okay,
Okay.
guys.
Anyway.
We get to step in.
Alright, in which case, give me 1 minute as I scroll through another playlist.
And once again, I'll have
I
Core
believe
Breaker.
it's towards the bottom. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where is it? Ah!
Core Breaker will just get to continue doing his
is this
thing.
Ah, here we go. As you guys all head north into the desert sands, it is very sandy. However, if Flygon is out, Flygon is out, they can shield you all from the sands.
Flygon is leading our path.
All right. In which case, what do y'all do? You guys are able to exit town without any issue.
I'll probably have Swampert out, just walking with me.
Yeah, even with his ground typing, he's still sort of like holding like a flipper over like his eyes,
I'll put
shielding
the
himself.
goggles on his head,
Oh god.
so he has the goggles.
Alright. They don't quite fit, and he just kind of gives you like a weird look, but he vibes with it.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to have
I will-
Riolu out.
Alright. Riolu comes out and it's just like, oh man, I guess we're doing weather training, alright. And he just sort of like tries to brace himself against the very much sand. Like in town, you guys were able to have like buildings shield you from the brunt of it, but now you guys are against like the full force of it, and basically you guys are moving through like difficult terrain.
I want Riolu to walk with us with his eyes closed to try to practice sensing for things with his aura.
It's cool.
Alright, have him give me a wisdom check.
No bonus, because it's a little baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 19 on the die.
Huge.
Which
All
is
right.
19, because it has no bonus.
He will just sort of like turn in one direction and just start walking.
Wait.
And after a bit of...
He's walking off on his own. Get him, guys!
After a certain while, you will see a Minior.
Son of a bitch.
This one is not lunar, but rock flying.
What is this blasphemy in front of me?
Go, one of my Minior. Let's see which one's better.
What?
It's just sort of like floating around and sort of like the wind. If you leave it alone, it won't bother you.
Oh no, that thing's just gonna get carried off in the wind.
Yeah, but Riolu's practicing sensing things. He just sensed a life form nearby.
I'll pat the Riolu. Good job.
Yeah, you'll watch as he closes his eyes once more, and go ahead and roll again.
Not as good. 15.
15. Okay. You will notice as he sort of like goes around, he seems to be on the sense of something, and sort of like eventually you all will come across what appears to be like a hoppip that has gotten incredibly lost.
Oh, poor thing.
As it's just like floating around, just like...
This is just a normal hobbit.
Yeah, it's just floating around. It's not enjoying the sand at all. And it's just floating around.
Why?
Can I like flag it down just to like come by us? Like I'm not gonna catch it, but be like, hey, to protect it from the sand.
It's gonna make a strength check to see if it can get past the wind. I will let you know it has no bonus. Damn, okay, 19. You watch as it just sort of like just pushes like those helicopter leaves as much as possible, as it will get within Flygon's bubble and just sort of like collapse down on the ground.
I will carry Hoppet and let it rest. Poor little guy.
Yeah. It just looks up at you and just gives you like a smile. And very cautiously it will cotton guard.
Yeah, obvious.
Fair.
No worries. Good.
As a precaution.
Alright. I'll look to Rio and say, good job, take a break, because that's 2 for 2. You're doing great, buddy.
He will ignore you and go again. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Fucking child.
Baby.
18.
You're
18. He will sort of like tilt his head confused, and he will point sort of like northeast-ish.
Okay, I'll look to the rest of the guys and be like, hey, Domon thinks there's like something in that direction.
let me see if it is ghostly or something.
Oh.
I crack my eye and look around.
As you proc your eye, you do see several dozen hands every now and then reaching up through the sand.
Yeah, I'm sure
They are completely ghostly and spectral. However, you are not standing near any at the current moment. Many of them seem to have some form of like bandages around their arms, as these arms just stick up in through the sand and aim just towards the sky. They're sort of just like clawing at the air.
How many in total are around me?
Probably every like 40 to 50 feet, you see like one arm reaching up.
Okay.
I will say they aren't human looking. They seem to be like completely like black.
You guys ever seen The Mummy?
Don't know if they can touch us, but I am now very cautious on where we should go.
I will say this, you guys have left like a trail. You guys have moved through like 1 or 2 arms without issue. I'll throw that out there.
I have a feeling that I'm about to get affected because I have this on. I'm about to try something.
Give me a insight check.
I'll try this if I don't get an answer I'm liking. Oh god, 10?
They all appear to be like reaching towards the same direction. Sort of like northeastern-ish.
Huh.
Like towards
So,
Puka
Jace.
No. FA Tower is more like north, maybe a little northwest. They're all reaching sort of like in the... Okay, if you were to like look at the map, they're reaching like, say you're like at the town itself, they're more like A and C of Licht Reach. That direction.
Okay.
Hey, Jace.
What's up?
You know how you said that if I was to proc my eye, I'd probably see people that succumb to the desert?
I mean, it was mostly a joke, but yeah.
Well, here's the problematic thing. Arthur, you said that, Ryolu sent something northeast, right?
Northwest.
Northwest?
Correct.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he pointed northwest.
Never mind.
I'm pretty sure I said northeast.
I thought so too.
Then yeah, my bad. Yeah, sorry, stand in my throat. Yeah, northeast.
Well, I see black hands, and they're all reaching towards northeast. So something tells me that they suffered their fate and it's coming from that direction. But that's just a hunch.
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me write my last will and testament real quick. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Because I'm still intrigued.
I mean,
And this is probably going to backfire.
I mean, we have to take care of it anyway, because we gotta get rid of... If it's the cause of the sandstorm, we need to get rid of it.
Now, I'm going to try something. If something happens
what?
to me, I'd be very much alarmed. But I'm going to touch one of the hands. Now that I'm able to see it.
It reacts, but it doesn't, like, try to grab you. It sort of, like, flinches for a second and just keeps trying to reach towards, northeast.
Okay. Okay, I've done my testing. Yeah, let's get going. To that direction.
Northeast it is.
Do you just, like, touch it, or do you try to do more?
Pull that fucker out.
I was trying to see if it would try to grab me if I interacted with it. But I might as well continue testing. I'll try and...
Can you beat it in an arm wrestling contest?
Alright. As you sort of pull, give me a strength check.
Okay. Oh! That is a crit for 24.
Alright, as you just sort of like pull, it tries to resist at first, but you just keep pulling and more arm just keeps forming. I will say it's very like wispy. You're able to like grab it, but it appears to be almost like gas-like. It's like all black. It's not like human, but it's in the shape of like a human hand, basically. But the more you pull, like, the longer that arm gets, it just appears to just... It's seemingly infinite in length. And if you were to let go, it'll just sort of, like, stay elongated and just keep reaching towards that, the direction it's reaching for.
And to both Asri and Jace, I look like I'm just pulling on air.
It looks like you're, like, miming, like, pulling a rope or something.
Dude, now's not the time for jokes.
I'll whisper to Jace. He's getting better at miming.
Yeah, but this is not the time for jokes. This is serious.
I'm not joking. Is pulling near infinite. You know what? In fact, I know it's not a joke. If I remember correctly, so Reginald can see this, right? Can see into somewhat of the ghost realm?
I mean, Jace has him.
Pull out my great grandfather, and he'll be able to tell you that what I'm doing.
Sir Reginald will relay similar information Rio has given you, though a bit more detailed. Basically, it seems to be like spectral hands. Kind of surprised you guys haven't caught on what it is yet.
Yeah, no, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Like, I...
Riolo still has sort of like a sense, and he's just sort of like waiting on you guys to like keep moving.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, so the hands that came to my mind were like the hands from like a Cofagrigus.
Yeah, but
we definitely should keep moving.
Yeah, I'll let go of it and gotta group back up.
Yeah, it stays like very elongated, and it's sort of like waving through the air like an inflatable tube guy.
Wacky inflatable...
Wacky inflatable tube guy.
Wacky inflatable arm bending tube guy.
But yeah.
Well,
I presume you all just keep heading northeast.
Yep.
yeah.
Alright. You guys will eventually arrive at sort of like an ancient-looking sandstone structure.
Huh,
It sort of has like a
Oh.
blocked-off entrance. Sort of like a
That's not
slab
caught
of
on.
stone is in front of it.
I'm sure this is just completely normal and there's nothing going on at all.
Oh, I think I might have caught on.
No, share with the crowd. Don't keep it to yourself.
So, player, I'm thinking this is the victims of Palisand.
That would suck.
I'll say it's like a shed-sized like structure.
Okay.
Guys, I think
Constructed
we
of
have to check.
sandstone. It's like half buried in the sand.
I think we have to check that out. I think that's what we need to be going towards.
Is there
Yeah,
a door?
Riolu just sort of like points at it.
Oh, cool. Oh,
And,
yeah. I walk up to it then if Riolu points.
Yeah, it's like so there's sort of like a circular slab of stone, just sort of like blocking up the entrance. Seems like you're able to like push it out of the way. May take a bit of effort though.
Alright, I'll do it.
I can
Alright.
I can help, but I won't be much help. I'm gonna swap Crocorock out, and I'm gonna have him out as well.
Well, I'm gonna ask for a group athletics check,
What?
which
Okay.
Ethrin actually has the best bonus for. Rio's
Guys,
not bad either.
I'm sorry.
Adam will try to help.
Adam just cheers
What
us
happened?
Oh shit! Okay. All right,
What
he got
happened?
an 18. Adam got
What
18.
did you do?
We're making
I
a
took
group
off my headphones for a second.
Athletics
group athletics check.
23.
Holy shit! Oh my god.
Group athletics.
Jace, what did you get?
I got a 5.
Oh,
Okay.
crap. I just got 7.
Okay.
Okay, so 30, 48, and you got 5,
I'll
Jace.
Yeah.
just,
Alright, that's better than 50.
I'll just look at you guys and be like, let me make up for the perception check.
Yeah, with a good deal
Yeah.
of effort, you guys all sort of like push this circular slab of stone aside, and inside appears to be a singular sort of like Athrin, you would recognize something similar to this from the inside of the giant tree, those ruins.
Oh,
The big old sarcophagus.
oh no.
What's wrong?
I've seen this before.
Rio,
Yeah, with
you
the
sense the
class.
presence of a ghostly thing inside that sarcophagus.
I immediately proc my eye.
It's still a sarcophagus.
So.
I sense a ghostly being.
Thing.
Can't sense
Thingy.
Not necessarily a being.
sense
it's
a
just...
ghost thing. I sense a ghostly thing, but can't tell what it is.
Did you try harder?
It is something within the sarcophagus. I will elaborate further.
Hey guys, do you remember when I went off on my own and I took a side trip to FOP?
Yeah.
Well, I went to like that big tree that we can kind of see from all over the place. And there was a tomb, and yeah, there were sarcophaguses in there too that seem oddly familiar to this.
Wait, Jace has
It's
a
not the
flashback.
exact same thing. It's just like you can tell what it is immediately.
Jace has a flashback. It's all gray. We're back at the manor. We're up and we see the woman in the casket. I've also been here before.
So you know what we have to do, right?
Jace tries to open the casket.
Hold on. I like stop everybody. I look around. Anyone see Fred?
For all you know, he went off alone to train.
No.
Oh my god!
All right, we're looting this bitch.
Jace opens the casket.
Hell yeah.
All right. Inside you see a pale hand.
Can I use disguise self to become what's inside?
What the?
It appears to just be a hand. In which case,
is it like a
Rio,
remote?
Rio,
Okay.
give me I'll say history or investigation. Or Arcana.
Both. Okay, I'm not doing Arcana. I'm doing history or insight because that's a higher bonus.
Investigation.
Oh, investigation. My bad. I'm gonna do history.
Okay.
14.
You see the right hand of Taibei.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's don't touch that unless you want what happened to my eye happen to
Jace-
your hand.
Jason already is like halfway towards touching it. Oh, pulls his hand back.
Maybe if anyone should touch it, it should be Rio.
Yeah.
Touch it, touch it.
You do pick up the hand.
This is the group.
Yeah.
This is the group gone wild because there's no moral compass with us right now.
Yeah.
Alright, you have the hand of Taibei with you. In order to attach it to yourself, you would have to remove your own hand. FYI.
Jace pulls out a hand axe.
I pull out Scyther.
I pull out Sir Reginald.
No.
I pull out SRY.
Boxer. I trust you.
To rip my arm off.
What are you about to, what are you about to do? Jace gets a 1,000-yard stare.
Okay, now you need to explain to us.
I want you to use my father's battle axe. Deal breaker.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna chop off his hand and give him the...
No.
That's
No,
what I was thinking too, because I was thinking,
No.
oh god, of the champ.
No.
If you find the other
No.
hand, oh god.
No. No, I'm having Boxer be the one to cut off my right hand.
Hey, Jace, you want to come outside with me real quick to investigate the area?
God, yeah, that's crazy. I think there's a legendary Pokemon outside. Jason's gone.
Can I have a piece of cloth?
You...
May I have a piece of cloth and scream into?
If Machoke were to come out and you were to ask him to cut off your hand, he would refuse.
That's a good Pokemon.
That's a very good
That's
Pokemon.
my goat. That's my goat.
I appreciate you, Boxer, but
Rio.
Okay.
On the other hand, Monkey pulls out a knife and just goes to town.
Rio, I know something.
I'm not going to pressure you.
I know something you have that would happily cut your hand off.
So, I'll move on to the next best thing. Floor-breaker.
Okay.
Heartbreaker comes out and just, much like a guard dog that would never harm its master, it refuses.
Okay.
Just leave
dude,
SLI in the room.
Moving on to the next best thing. Jace.
What? I poke my head.
Why am I the third?
What do you want? My number 3. What's up? Did you cut your hand off yet?
No,
Oh.
neither of my Pokemon were wanting to do it.
That's crazy.
Can you use my father's battle axe to cut off my right hand?
Just walk into the room. So you're telling me that you want me, he'll like point a thumb to himself and then point at you to cut off your hand, and then he'll point at the axe with your dad's axe.
Yes.
Fred is never gonna leave us alone ever again.
Think of this as a way to get through your anger of me doing what I did back in.
Dude, what the fuck? I'm not angry at you, just disappointed. Don't you have like something that hates you that you can just have do it?
Wilfred, get over here.
I don't want to. The orb spawns.
Hey,
don't
this
you have
orb. Hey, one of you Team Storm guys, can you come out here and do us a favor?
Dad, can you cut this guy's arm off? Don't you have? Okay.
I mean,
so when I do say hand, I mean more than the hand. It sort of goes like the elbow.
Don't you?
I don't know what that part of the body is called, but it's much more than just a hand.
Your forearm.
Yeah, the forearm.
Yeah, it goes like just before the elbow.
God.
Oh,
Okay.
Rio, don't you have like a Zoroark that hates you or something? Can't you just have it
He
do
doesn't
that?
like to listen.
Okay,
But I
but
mean,
I'm pretty
but
sure
you
if
try.
you said,
I think he'll
I'm pretty sure
agree
if you
with
said
this
hey,
one.
I'm pretty sure if you said hey,
I'll see.
I'm pretty sure if you go hey, bygones be bygones. Can you chop my arm off? He would be more than willing to try.
Caligo, I summon thee.
Lego will appear and it's just like, what do you want?
So I know you dislike me, and I don't particularly like you. So
Insane way to start the conversation.
I'll let you cut off this arm, and I'll point to my right.
Hold on. Is the hand of Taibei left or right?
It is right. That's why I said right. I said right.
Imagine he cuts off the wrong hand and he has two left hands.
The Lego will just reach his hand forward and it will go through your head.
That's right.
No,
Forgot
dude,
about that.
No, okay.
He's incorporeal.
Jason's gonna facepalm. Dude, try picking up the fucking axe. Can I see the Zoroark?
No. He's incorporeal.
But I can't hear you, so...
Yeah, you can see him because of your ghostly ties.
Yeah.
The others can't. He has no way of interacting with you because he is fully incorporeal. He is fully dead.
Yeah, dude, look at general chat.
Let me see this.
Thank you for listening.
Okay, here, listen.
Oh.
So your arm isn't cut off yet.
No, it's not.
Oh, look
Okay,
at you.
cool,
It's like is this Zoroark like stupid or something? You just got to cut your arm off.
Can you use my father's app?
Are you still talking to Caligo?
Yes, I'm talking to Caligo.
He just sort of like rolls his eyes, reaches for the axe, and he looks like he's holding it. Or have you let go of the axe?
I will?
Alright, it falls to the ground. And
That's
he just
so
flips
funny.
you off.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
fine. Return.
Alright.
Then I'm going to do the next best thing. I
my
will
God.
summon the Reaper.
What the fuck?
Alright, the Reaper, if you are offering to trade soul coins, yeah.
Oh
If
my
not,
God.
then how do you summon him?
Jace, you got coins, right?
Yeah, I pull out like a $1 coin. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want money right
Soul
now.
coin. I need a soul coin.
Oh.
It can be
Yeah.
blank. That is fine.
Yeah, I'll just like go into the bag and I'll flick you a coin. Oh, you're gonna summon the weird dude, aren't you?
I am, yes. And I will place Caligo's soul into it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so funny.
Caligo,
Fuck you, you little
needs to
bitch!
make
This is what you
charisma-
get!
I believe this is your dominate ghost ability. Give me a minute.
Fuck you, you
forget
little
how that
bitch!
works. Command Undead. Alright, so he needs to make a DC 8 plus your level, plus your charisma modifier. So 6 plus 5, 11 plus 8, so DC 19 charisma save. Okay. Let me find a Zoroark stat block that isn't yours, because... give me a minute. Well, actually, I don't think yours are that much different. Plus, his charisma save, he would have had proficiency. So... fuck. Alright. I'm just gonna give him the +4.
After just peeks in the doorway, hey guys, how's it going? I just see a summoning circle for the side. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jason look back at you.
Alright.
He's gone through like 4 contingency plans, I'm gonna be real.
So, Caligo got 43. Or not 43, 23.
43?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
so he doesn't go in the soul coin.
No. Caligo will resist going within the soul coin.
Well, fine. Next best option. I'll do the Roaring Moon. The Raging Roar.
Okay.
Alright, you send out a creature that just immediately just starts screaming in either terror or just to scream,
What
and
is
you
it
have to,
gonna...
like, cover your ears. Jace, you do not hear it, but it is
Get
just
the
constantly
point.
screaming without
Do I see...
stop.
Wait, do I see it?
No,
I don't
but
see
it's
it.
just like,
In the coin.
it is just constantly screaming.
Dude, Rio,
I'll
what are you
try and
doing,
transfer it to the
man?
coin.
Alright, it now
What?
needs to make a charisma save. DC 19, I believe.
Yes, with the
I'm-
plus
I'm-
5.
Yeah. Alright. A 10 fails. You now have a coin with a paradox exploud in it.
I will now summon the Reaper.
Alright, you were able to do so. In which case, give me a minute. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Not what I expected, but I can work with this. The Reaper will just sort of like, emanate from just your shadow and just rise from the ground.
Hello, again.
It just sort of like gives you like a nod. Sort of like a bowish nod. Respectful in nature.
I offer this coin for you to put Tiberius's right forearm onto mine.
Alright. It sort of holds like a cloth-like appendage out.
Jace is gonna leave.
Hey, Jace, look at this sand out here.
Oh my god, there's another legendary? Bye, Rio, have fun!
And I will brace.
Alright. In the same motion it takes the coin, it will wrap its cloth-like arm around yours, and with one swift motion it is completely disconnected. I assume you moved the Source Stone to your left hand.
It was always on my left.
Okay. In which case, it will just sort of like place the arm of right hand of Taibei upon you, and it is infused onto your body. In which case, you notice as it starts, it sort of just like immediately just like reacts and starts moving on its own. And then you just sort of like slowly regain control over it.
By the end of this campaign, Rio doesn't even exist anymore. We just reformed Taibei.
Yeah, it's actually just the ship of Theseus.
And the Reaper will take your arm and place it in sort of like a pouch, where you do notice it also still has your eye.
He's gonna build his own Rio. He's playing
Thank
Build
you.
a Rio Workshop.
Thank you.
We're pulling a JoJo Part 7 with this one, boys. Race across the country for finding the body of Jesus Christ. It's not a joke, by the way. That's actually what happened in the part.
Nice to know.
Anyway,
Oh,
it will take the Soul of the Raging Roar, and it'll stick around because you guys do have more soul coins if you guys are willing to offer anything,
Alright, you guys.
or if you guys
it's
want
done.
anything from it. I don't know.
So,
Yeah, you will notice sort of like a scar or between your elbow and the new arm upon your body, sort of in the pattern of like stitch marks. Think a lot like Frankenstein.
that's
Get that
awesome.
kind of vibe.
I mean,
But it's just like
if we
scarred
had
upon your body.
If we had a soul to offer, maybe we could ask.
You guys
We do
have
have.
10
We
soul
actually
coins.
do. We have 10 soul coins with souls in them.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have like all this right here.
So, like, after, is there like anything you want to know while this freaky ass guy is here?
yeah. Can we use one soul coin to find the cause of the sandstorm?
Do you offer that?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Alright.
The cause and a location. Huge.
All right. It will take the coin and it'll hold out Rio's hand.
That's awesome.
it's Damn it, Rio.
It sort of like moves on its own as if the Reaper itself is controlling it, and it sort of like holds out the hand for you to like hold.
For me to hold or him?
Does it want a handshake?
For Atherin.
I will handshake it.
Alright, as you clasp hands with it, you are sort of blessed with the scar. You are scrying upon the Arbiter of the Sandseer Downburst. As you notice it further into... You sort of like notice it far more west. Sort of like near Dithay Tower, just seemingly generating a sandstorm to keep Wilfrey's forces from moving forward. It's just Lichtreach has gotten caught up in the sandstorm.
I see.
So basically on Route 18, Landorus is there just keeping Wilfrey's forces in this little area here by just creating it difficult to move through sandstorm because as far as he knows, they don't really have a ground power.
Oh, dude, so Landorus is helper ghost? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Jason and be like, nah, I don't think we're stopping the sandstorm, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we want to stop the sandstorm.
Maybe we can just ask him to, like...
as the scrying ends, it will sort of, like, look up where you're scrying from, and it'll just sort of, like, flex and hold its hand out. And the scrying will end as it attempts to blast you.
Okay, well, he won't know it was us.
I just wave. Whee!
Oh, I don't think scrying works like a window where he can see you.
I know.
As far as he's aware, someone's just scrying on him, and the hop-up is just like... Huh.
Maybe we could just ask him to, like...
Oh, yeah.
Localize it around the tower instead of... doing the whole desert.
Yeah, he might actually be able to get more use if he focuses it in chill cold.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this guy's kind of dumb.
You say that, but he has enough power to just do an entire sandstorm across the entire desert.
Okay, but then why didn't he just do it around the tower? Why's he got to do it the whole desert? That's kind of mean.
You know what? Why don't you ask him that?
I will ask him that. Let's go find him.
He's to the north.
I mean,
While they both were discussing that, I'm attempting to try and do something. Not entirely sure what the new hand is going to do. I try and act like I don't know, trying to do something with it. Trying to see something ghostly happen.
Like, the hand will function as if it's your own. However, you will notice on occasion it will twitch and sort of like occasionally maybe like one of the fingers will move on their own. Okay. But like what do you attempt to do?
Like I said, just trying to do something ghostly because I remember the eye gave me the ability to see essentially the ghost realm and be able to talk to ghosts. And so I'm just seeing if it'll do anything ghostly.
Okay, what specifically do you try?
I guess pull a gas leak from thin air?
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Four.
Alright, you sort of notice as you reach your hand forward, a gate of distortion will form just enough for your hand to fit through, and you sort of start to panic and just quickly like try to close it. Sort of like waving the hand and it'll shut.
Oh! Oh! Okay. That's
you are now capable of reaching into the distortion world. This would have granted you the ability to do that without a source stun, by the way, just so you know.
Ah!
Yeah. So basically, you can try to claw a rift in reality with just your hand, instead of having to use the scythe you create.
Fun.
Yeah.
Well, I learned what this hand can do.
One of the things it can do. I'll tell you that much.
Oh.
Maybe you could just like blow up the Landorus.
Why
Just
would
kidding.
you?
I
Uh,
don't
why would
so-
think
you
it
want
can
that?
work like that.
I said I was
What-
kidding. You guys
So,
take everything so seriously.
With you,
so
we
what
never know.
else do you try to do with the hand?
Huh. Well, this is a desert. I will. Are the hands still outside of the building?
Yes, however, they have stopped reaching towards the little tomb area and are now reaching straight up towards the sky.
I'm gonna move my hand and see if any of them move.
Alright. Where last time they were sort of like hard to get a good grip on, if you were to grab one now, you can get a very firm and solid grip on it. But only with your new hand.
Uh-huh. Intriguing.
Alright. Anyway,
Hmm.
you now have the eye and hand of Taipei. So, yep. So what do you do now?
That is I mean, we're gonna start heading to wherever we saw the Landorus, right?
Alright. Which case, you guys will trudge through the sand for quite a while. And after, like, a couple of hours of just, like, marching, the sandstorm will, like, sort of pick up in intensity. In which case, give me 1 second. I do need all of you to give me a Constitution check.
Is it because of the sandstorm?
It's the intensity of the sandstorm.
Does Flygon give us advantage?
I will say they are allowing you to even attempt to do so.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, thank God.
That was almost disastrous for you.
Yeah.
I crit, which got me a 23.
Is it a con save or a con check?
Con check, because there's really no, like, endurance skill check. This is the closest thing I can think of.
18.
Alright. Atherin?
16.
Alright, everyone's good.
My goggles are helping.
You guys are, able to push through the intense winds, and you guys do notice, like, it's getting more and more, like, hot as you approach, like, the location. Flygon does sort of, like, get a sense of where this being is, but you sort of, like, get the sense that if Flygon's able to see where this thing is, this thing would see where Flygon is, but it's making no attempt to assist your approach.
Okay. He's indifferent towards
But
us.
if you guys were to force your way through, your rolls from earlier will ride, and you guys can approach it if you wish.
Well, we need to clear this, at least some of the sandstorm, so yeah, let's do it.
Alright. In which case, you guys will eventually come into sort of like an eye of the storm. Sort of like, in the center of it, there is a sort of like creature whose bottom half is sort of like a sand-ridden cloud. Streams of sand seem to be flowing around it, sort of like a earthbender style. The entire stream of sand is made entirely out of ground source stone. As it just has like its massive like bicep arms just crossed. As it just sort of like faces you. Surrounding this creature are 3 different mirrors.
Oh.
And it just sort of like looks at you, just kind of annoyed.
Start spitting up sand.
Yo. Yo, what's up? Just like wave at it.
What do you want? I'm busy.
You're the guy that's making like the whole like sandstorm thing?
Why do you ask?
Well, like, I'm trying to go to like the ruins with some like research team guys back at the town back there, and your sandstorm's kind of making it hard for them to like get there at all. I'm going there because I'm trying to help someone else out, but you know.
What business do you have in that fallen kingdom?
I'll raise my hand. I was asked by what I believe was the electric guardian to help out revive his scion. I'm still coughing up sand. Oh.
Yeah, we're trying to bring big electric man back. Also a big fire guy.
Why should I allow this to happen?
I mean, isn't there like a
Does the
power
world
imbalance?
not flow enough?
Isn't there like
The
a power
world is in
imbalance?
balance as is.
Okay, so like wouldn't bringing them back help put it in balance?
Because if you let us, or if you help us out here and let us through the bomb site, it will directly help us take care of the problem to the north that you are currently blocking.
True. We are trying
I
to
have them held at bay.
Okay, but
I
like
need no assistance.
Oh no, we're not trying to hold them at bay. We're gonna wipe them out.
yeah, holding them at bay is like beating them up, and we're currently trying to kill that guy.
Petty human squabbles. I have no interest in them.
I'm gonna look
This
at
guy's not a
I'm
human.
pretty sure he's not human.
Yeah, this guy's definitely not human. We're like he's like super
greedy, filled with fear and hate, as
he's
all
like
the rest
super-
of your kind.
I mean, I don't really hate anything. I don't like him.
What
Kind of sucks.
What are your feelings towards us?
He just sort of like ignores you.
Oh, so petty and hate. Weird. Just like a human.
Dude, he's gonna put sand in your throat. Stop.
It's already in my throat.
Is it not? Are these feelings not deserved after what your kind has done to my brother and his domain?
Are you talking about Thunderous?
The one that we are directly helping?
Yeah, we're trying to. My dad is evil, and I'm trying to stop him from being evil, and I'm trying to help Thunderous take him out so that he stops abusing him because it's cringe and lame.
You are the son of the traitorous Ingle?
What would you do if I said yes? And I said, what would you say if I said yes, and also that my ideals and opinions and thoughts and pretty much everything about me do not align with him at all. I'm actively trying to stop him.
He is going to make a insight check. Okay, and then insight would be, I believe, wisdom, so... Okay, 18 total.
I have no business between a feud between father and son.
But you do have business with your brother feuding with my father, and I want to help your brother beat my father. So, like, it's kind of on you if you don't help. And then you're a
Further
bad.
tying
And then
him
you're.
to a scion is nothing more than a prison.
Sorry.
The only reason.
Go ahead.
The only reason he even went to those ruins was to prevent the loss of the element he guards so closely. First your champion, then your father. How much more do we think you can fool us?
I mean, I don't really have, like, a reason to lie to you. What would I gain from lying to you? I'm just a dude, bro. We're both
What
just
has your
dudes.
father gained from my brother's trust? Now broken and dangerous.
Well, I mean, infinite power, but, like, I'm not a fan of that, because, like, Thunderous is not happy with it, and my dad's not a good person. I'm not my father.
I will not let you into those ruins.
But, like, you're just stopping me from helping you and your brother.
I never asked for help. We do not need it.
I disagree. Your brother actually asked for help.
I'll, like, point a thumb back at him. He's right, you know.
Like, we never asked for your help. Actually, you did.
Then he is a fool for continuing to trust your kind.
Are you speaking for your brother?
If he continues to trust your kind, then I suppose I have to.
I mean,
that sounds like a conversation you should have with your brother.
The way you're speaking, it's like if I said, I hate all Pokemon because one of them bit me one time and every Pokemon is evil. You're putting all of us under an umbrella, and that's not nice. Or cool. And I'm pretty sure your brother wouldn't appreciate that. Just saying.
Be gone with you. I have business to attend to.
You know, your
Standing here keeping a sandstorm?
Your plan would be a lot more effective if you didn't spread the sandstorm through the entire desert and focused it just on the choke point here.
He's right, you know. Plus,
I guess
if you let us...
I guess intelligence once is included with that petty and hate.
Bro! Uh-oh.
Alright, that is a grand total of 18 to hit.
Well, yeah.
You have...
Hold on a minute. I might be able to do something here.
Can Flygon intervene?
He's attacking you. Surprise round, basically.
I don't have any reactions. Sorry.
That is a number.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, fuck. That's a lot of dice.
Oh,
wait, oh!
That is a grand total of 52 ground damage.
Still up.
And I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa, dude. Calm down. Alright. Listen.
I did not pass. That's a 13.
Alright, you are now burned.
Ow! Fuck! Wait.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait. I'm immune to fire.
What's your type?
Well, no, I have resistance to fire because of the Ring of Fire.
Okay, you have resistance to fire damage, but
Shouldn't that prevent a burn?
No.
Okay, well, I can...
You have
Jason's
resistance
gonna...
to taking damage from fire, not resistance to fire itself.
Dumb.
Jason's gonna quickly be like, alright, hold on. Pause.
Okay, Flygon immediately gets in between Landorus and me.
Yeah, Jason's gonna quickly, use Lay on Hands. I'll give you 24 points of Lay on Hands. So you'll get 24 HP and your burn will be cured.
Alright.
Okay, I'll stand up after doing that. And I'll look at the Landorus.
Yeah, he's just got his arms crossed, just
Okay,
glaring at you guys.
Listen. You've now attacked us, which is not cool. We came here to talk. We're trying to work things out with you, and you're making it a lot more difficult because of your prejudice against us. We haven't done anything to you. And as far as I'm concerned, let's be real, dude. Do you really want to just be sitting here for the rest of forever, whipping up this sandstorm that's making it difficult for literally everybody in the area. Forever.
I will do what I must to prevent the mistakes of man from threatening this world.
I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna hold up the Hobbit. You made this little guy suffer.
You did.
The Hobbit's just like, don't involve me in this.
You're in this now.
I did not ask for this.
If what you say is true, if what you say is true, you're just as bad as us for what you've done. Just throwing it out there, man. We're trying to actively help solve a solution, and you standing by and effectively doing nothing isn't going to solve something. We need to be proactive, and you're not doing anything about it.
Plus,
we're trying to solve an issue that you're just kind of letting perpetuate.
Plus, realistically, he can get out anytime he wants since he can go through the distortion world. You are actually not stopping anything. The
only thing you're really doing is causing a mild annoyance that he can ignore. If you let us go to the ruins and help not only your brother, but Zekrom. Do I know it's Zekrom?
No. You don't even know what Thunder is.
The Scion. Oh, I don't know what Thunder is. If you let me help your brother and the Electric Scion, we can go and take care of the guy who you're wasting time doing nothing taking care of. And then you don't have to do that, and then you can worry about other issues that you may have. Like fixing a relationship with your brother, because it seems a little toxic, I'm not gonna lie. Have I given you a reason to, like, not believe me? Have I done anything to harm you? I've been calm this entire time. And you're being kind of unreasonable. You just gotta hear me out.
If you truly believe that you are capable of stopping that threat in that tower, then deal with it yourself. Until then, none shall go to the ruins.
Okay. It kind of sounds like you want the problem to stay.
Here is my offer to you. I think that we can handle it. I defeated the person who betrayed your brother's trust. Does that not mean anything to you?
Your kind battle and petty squabble all the time. Do you truly think you have defeated him at the best of his power?
No, but I definitely showed him that I could do it. Probably. I'm not at least a non-threat anymore. I am sure that I am on his radar. For more reasons than just being his son. Can I roll, like, persuasion or, like, anything on this guy?
This is a being that is very distrusting and very disliking of humans. So
sounds like he's no better than
you have a really high DC if you want to convince him to let you through to the ruins.
I mean, I feel like it's at least if I do it, it's at least a flat roll. I feel like I've made a pretty good case. Sure, fuck it. Why not? Unless I'll, like, look at Athrun. What do you think?
I think he's a prick, as I'm still coughing up the sand.
Dude, I can't heal you for much more, bro. You gotta stop.
I mean, he burned me. Like, I'm not gonna be nice to the guy.
Yeah. Okay, here. How about this? I'll, like, turn back to Landris. What can I do to make you feel more comfortable with us trying to take care of this problem that, again, you're not solving, you're just letting it sit there, ruminate.
Return my brother to the throne of Fulgur.
Of where? Fulgur?
To do that, don't we have to get to him, which he's at the ruins?
Yeah, he's at the ruins, which you're not letting us go to. Do you see the issue here, dude? Like, come on. Work with us. We want to help. Give me something that I can do to help make you feel more comfortable with helping us help you. The enemy of your enemy is your friend or
very-
whatever, right?
Very sorry, I need to go help my family with something.
No, you're good. Enemy of my enemy is my friend or something, right? Right, guys? Right?
You guys ever see... It's a quick side note because we're going to do a tangent. You guys ever see Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yeah.
You know the
No.
the Krillin own counter?
Yeah.
We need an...
Oh, it's just rack it up. It's the Landorus owned counter?
No, we just need an Atherin gets own counter, because that's how many surprise rounds of damage I've taken from Pokemon this campaign.
Has it only been
No,
like
you both are doing great. Congratulations on trying to work on that. I'm like the Hoppip, which is just staying out of it.
I
love RP.
I think this is the 5th time Atherin has taken damage from a Pokemon in a surprise round.
Oh.
Because honestly, yeah, it's going to prove its point right, but which is why I'm not interjecting
I mean,
and letting you guys figure it out.
Am I? Do you
Hopefully we got away.
Yeah, do you think I'm doing a good job? I feel like I'm doing a good job.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely doing a great job. Because you're being a lot more patient than I would have been.
Atherin's ready to
I'm
throw
hitting
down
this
after
guy.
getting burned.
I'm hitting this guy with facts and logic.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay,
Oh my god.
welcome
All right.
back.
You got this.
Yeah, last thing I
Alright,
was just like, enemy of my enemy, or enemy of your enemy is your friend, right? Let us help.
Basically, the only way he will basically accept any trust if you get the stone from your father to Thunderous. That way he is not under the direct tie and basically subjugation of a fallen scion.
Okay.
Because in
so-
Thunderous's eyes, his brother is basically doing a fool's errand by guarding the remains
Okay,
of a fallen scion.
At least
That was
okay,
not. I was not clear with that. That this is me elaborating.
Yeah.
My mind
Okay.
is just mush right now.
So, if we go and we get the stone for your brother, who is at the ruins that you won't let us go to, and we bring it here, big stone, very heavy, you'll let us go to the ruins.
The one known as Jex Ingle is the one who carries it.
That did not
Okay.
answer the question at all.
That didn't. Yeah, that doesn't help me.
Bring
Will you
the
let
stone
us?
here, and I shall allow you to go to the ruins.
Okay.
Until then, none shall pass.
Okay, Gandalf.
Question. If you claim, I don't need your help, I'm so buff and sexy, I don't want your help at all, why don't you just go get it yourself? Question mark.
Doing so would incur the wrath of your champion. Even I am not able to hold a candle up to them.
We've met them a couple times. They're pretty chill.
To humans, perhaps.
I don't know, she was kind of a bitch to me.
Yeah, she hasn't really done anything to Jace, except for that one thing in Dragain. That was a while ago, though. Okay, so go get the stone, come back here, you'll stop being a little pouty guy, and then you'll let us through. Deal?
I do not make deals with your kind.
Dude, come on!
So,
Just
no,
gonna
so-
throw his hands in the air.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I shall consider it.
Sidebar with Athrun and Rio. Guys,
This guy's a prick.
a deal is just a bargain.
Yeah, well,
Anyway.
Your end of
actually,
the oath, basically. Your end of the oath.
According
I don't
to
know.
what he just said, we do all the work for something that is not guaranteed.
Yeah?
Okay, no, hear this out. Hear me out. I'll look at Athrun. Check this out. Okay, so if we get the stone and we help your brother, we're not really gaining a whole lot here from you. So how about this? Since it's a bargain, we got to get something in return. Do you agree?
What should I give to your treacherous kind?
Well, you don't have to give anything to us. You don't have to give anything to us, material-wise. I don't care about that, to be honest. I just want to make things. Well, yeah, I want to make. I want something that's going to be helpful for everybody. So we get the stone. We help your brother. We restore everything at the ruins. You help us at the tower. You want the issue taken care of, and you're sitting here doing nothing about it. Maybe you do something about it.
I shall consider it.
You are the worst.
You will consider it? Alright, this is where I'm gonna roll my persuasion. Right here, at the linchpin. Do I get advantage?
No. You're lucky I'm not giving you disadvantage.
Alright, persuasion. I'm gonna give myself... I will give myself guidance for this. This is a
being
role.
whose brethren has been taken advantage of by humanity on countless occasions. He does not like people.
How do you feel about your other brother?
Okay, I'm taking a picture of this. I rolled an 18. Actually, I rolled an 18. I rolled a 1. So, persuasion,
Plus
20, 21, 22.
My DC. Okay.
Have I given you a reason to... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, have I given you a reason for me to be anything like any of the other humans, including my father?
He's just gonna be quiet. He seems to be thinking. As am I, because I don't know what to say to him.
I'll whisper to Jace, I wonder how he feels about his brother that's the lunar counterpart, because we kind of got to take that guy out.
Don't say that, bro. What are you doing?
He has his eyes closed, and he will sort of like open one and just sort of like look at you, Atherin.
Oh, I'm still looking at him, don't worry. Covering the burn mark on my chest.
What are your intentions with my brethren?
How do you feel about him?
No. Oh, my hard work.
He is a brother.
That does not answer my question.
That's it?
He's your brother.
How do you feel about your brother? He's my brother.
How would you feel if I were to go to your family and kill them?
I mean, I would feel pretty sad.
So if he came after me, I'm supposed to let it happen?
Ooh.
If you defend yourself, then that is acceptable. But if you slay him, I will hunt you to the ends of the earth.
How many hits is Atherin gonna have out for his head by the end of this campaign? Like, seriously.
Okay, so back to the tower thing.
You don't even need to hunt me down. I'm coming back to you.
Back to the tower thing. Will you help us if we help you? Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yada yada.
When his forces come out, my sands shall blow through their hordes.
Actually, you know what? That's actually a great idea. We need help getting to the actual tower. If you can give us the cover from their fucking crazy turrets that they've got, we'll take care of the rest. We just need that cover from you.
They have attempted to assault me before. I am familiar with their cowardice tactics.
Dude, see? Now you're speaking on my level! This guy stinks! You know what? I'm gonna reach to try and give him a fist bump. Aw, man!
I presume a 19 hits.
A 19? Actually, hold on. Yeah, it does. You're on
does.
my fucking sheet.
Alright.
You're on my sheet.
You sort of like hold your hand up in like a fist motion, and
he
will
thinks I'm
just
trying
sort
to
of
punch
like
him.
you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Actually, no, he does no hammer arm. Okay, yeah, give me a minute.
Oh!
That is 31 technically fighting damage. As he just slams his fist down on your forearm, and you just feel just sort of honestly, how much damage? Yeah, that does hurt. Like, you feel the actual, like, bone crack.
Jace will, like, yelp.
Touch me!
Dude, I wasn't trying to touch you. I just wanted a fist bump. What the fuck, dude? Why would I try to hurt you after all this negotiation? Are you crazy?
Be gone with you.
Alright. Wait, what do we call you? What's your name?
Hukum Anvajar Sansir.
Would you be bad if I just called you Sansir? I don't want to mispronounce your name and, like, upset you.
You will address me with the title given to me.
Okay, can you, like, write it out for me? If I give you a piece of paper and a pen?
I'm gonna put in Manor Loot tab, there you go.
I can't believe that worked!
No. Basically, I would think Jace has a good enough memory of the thing that nearly broke his arm, so I think that would be a good enough way to remember him. I will say, your bone is, like, fully cracked. Like, you are actually injured.
It's just a flesh wound. Guys, we need to... Alright. We'll see you around, man. Well, next time you see us, we'll have a big yellow stone with your brother's name on it.
He doesn't say anything, he just looks back to that tower.
Have fun sitting here doing nothing, and then we'll walk away, I guess.
Alright. In which case... yeah?
That sucked.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm about ready to call it here.
I wait till we're about 500 feet away from him before I talk.
Alright.
Well, that could have went worse.
I think that went pretty well, all things considered. Looking down at my arm.
Yeah, it's looking like it's looking like purple.
I think I need a doctor.
Which hand did you use? Just out of curiosity.
Jason's probably... You know what? Fuck it. His left hand.
Okay.
No, I'm not taking your fucking other arm then.
Hey, Reaper. Hey, Reaper, can I get a swap ski over here? Tell me where the other hand of Taibei is. I got a good hand for you, Chase.
But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but it's 10:30 and I got work tomorrow, so I am gonna call session here.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That was a good session.
Yeah.
Oh.
You met Landorus, and yeah, he doesn't like humans.
Yeah, I can tell.
got through an entire conversation without talking. Both me and the Hop Hip Hip were both like, do not bring us into this.
Yeah.
We do not want to be part of this conversation.
I love role-playing. I love having a silver tongue. It's so fun.
And I'm the one vicious mockery now.
But, yeah, you found another body part of Taibei. I can't wait for you to find the right leg of Taibei.
I can't wait for you to find his torso and be like, well, guys, I guess we need to cut off every limb and attach it to this torso.
I mean, the Reaper was able to do it cleanly.
Both times.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But, it's definitely going to be interesting to figure out what else that arm does.
Skull of Taibei. Alright, how are we going to do this one?
Yeah, that'd be essentially just like,
Don't worry, I've divvied up his skull.
I just realized what you're doing. You're doing Vecna stuff, because this is how that works. I just realized.
Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, I know about
but
that.
It's funny enough.
I mean, it's weird that you've managed to get the eye in hand, but
Yeah.
I will be real with you. It's not that.
I figured, but it was just
If it
kind of
were, I would.
ironic.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Like, if it were, I would have flat out given you the eye in hand of Vecca, but no.
Right.
Each limb has like its own set of abilities that I gave Taibei. To be honest, I gave him way too many things, so I'm glad I can divvy up his body across the region.
Right. And technically, I know where another eye's at. I just am not gonna go steal it. Or take it. I'm not taking it. But I know where it's at.
I mean, I think you remember what I would have CJ do to you if you took it from the kid.
Yeah.
Forcefully.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. But even then, like, as far as I'm aware, I know the last location it was at. Now, that kid could have left, for all I knew.
I don't know. But,
who knows?
Yeah, interesting session. You managed to meet one of my, dub researcher people, Philip. I wanted to BP fake out with that chat-ot, and I think I got it pretty well.
I think Athrin needs to go to his hotel room and just never leave.
Gosh.
You said a very rude thing in his eyes to him, like...
Well, that's not what I mean. It's like, because we know we got the lunar fight coming up, but it's like I can't even get the outcome that I wanted from it, because then I'll just have another guy go after me and trying to kill me.
He said not to kill him. Like, if you are to defend yourself, he won't interfere. But if you kill him, things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
So we just keep... I just realized none of us have spared the dying.
I
mean, all that does is just make it so that they can't fail death save, or they stabilize right away.
Yeah, which means that he then can't take death saves, which means that he can't technically die.
I mean, I can...
Well, the
Adam just counterspells spare the dying.
The issue is the original plan for us is because it's the Quasarus is like the direct underling of the Lunarch. The plan was always to kill it.
I know. I know, that's now the issue.
You don't necessarily have to kill it. That's the thing. It is powerful, yes. However, it can be caught.
I mean, he's not wrong. Catching it isn't killing it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if I caught it, that would also piss off Landorus.
Not as much as it would. Not as much as killing him would.
I would make an argument that he'd be more mad.
I mean, if you caught it in self-defense, or to stop it from dying.
I don't know, because the way I've been playing Athrin is that he's planned on killing him wholeheartedly. No reason to catch it.
You could also just try lying to him. Just tell him that
he'll know.
You say you caught. No. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he'll know.
You could, if we do end up like making it go unconscious, you could catch it.
I think a important detail was overlooked. Landorus has admitted to Thunderous being betrayed twice, once by your champion and another time by your father.
Yeah, that did go over my head at the time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which, after that got said, I've been saying here kinda.
I can take Spare the Dying, by the way. I just looked. I have access to it.
Technically, I could too, but that's me losing one of my three-packed.
If you don't catch the emissary, I will. I've seen it stat block.
I mean, Athrin has no reason to catch it.
It's psychic type.
Yeah, but
screw the Elgium. I'm upgrading.
Yeah, but Fred and Athrin were dead set on killing it. There would be no reason to change our alignment now.
Fred's gonna hate the fact that he's gonna find out that I have this.
Yeah. Every time Fred's gone, something happens to Ryu that he's.
Oh yeah, no, literally.
Anyway, yeah. Let's see.
Solution: you guys just
Don't-
do the lunar fight next week without me. That way I don't
Don't
kill it.
feel pressure to like listen to the guy, because like push comes to shove, if you can beat Quasars, you can beat Landorus. Like, yeah.
Yeah, if he tries fighting you, it's not like we're all just gonna sit by and not help.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to listen to what he says.
Oh no, I know.
Finding this out tonight is actually a great thing that I found that out.
What?
The fact that they get to do another charisma check to prevent themselves from being moved. That
What do
is
you mean
good
by
to
that?
know.
What do you mean by that?
I have future plans that I'm going to try and enact. And now it could possibly backfire horribly. But we'll find out during that time.
Okay. Anyway, if you guys are free to discuss things. If you have any questions, need any clarifications, I'm here.
Is the would I have seen? I wouldn't have seen the electric source stone on my dad, would I?
No.
Considering they can be different like shapes and sizes.
No, you would have noticed both the Raging Roar and the Electivire head pieces of it. But other than that, you've seen, like, nothing. But if there's any clarification needed on Thunderous, it has tied itself to the King of Ideals as to basically not lose its electric typing.
That makes sense. I understand why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just gotta break into the power plant.
Landorus just has a heavy fucking grudge against humanity as a whole, basically, for what happened to his brother.
No,
Makes sense.
Jace, the stone isn't at the power plant. It's to the south.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like
Yeah.
in the mountain or whatever, right?
Me and Nathan would know that. Taking what happened there.
The only problem with doing that is it's another amount of time for what's his face to continue prepping. Although we figured out how to get to the actual tower now. We just need to do this thing for Landorus, and he'll probably
Basically,
help us.
Landorus is gonna roll in, set off one Sand Seer Storm on literally everything on the field, enemy-wise, and then dip. It's still 60-12 of damage on everything.
Fair enough.
Oh, I wanted him to give us cover to get there, so that we don't have to worry as much about the Dragon Bolts.
He can do that.
Okay. Because that was
Like,
the
basically,
idea I had.
when you guys roll up, you guys will be rolling up in Sandstorm, and he'll just deal, like, a bunch of damage to everything and then just, like, dip out, because other than that, he doesn't really have much business. In his eyes, humanity caused Wilfrey to get over here, disperse the Sneasel population that used to live in the tower, which has basically brought them all over here, though you guys didn't run into any because I rolled, oh yeah, the Hand of a Guy, instead of the Sneasel encounter I had prepped.
Oh.
But, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's going to be really helpful.
But basically,
at the end of the day.
in his eyes, humanity is to blame for Wilfrey just getting in this tower, destroying everything around it, converting it into a fortress. Basically,
Man, am I glad he doesn't know that it was us that did that.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, oh boy, if they mentioned they're the ones who killed Wilfrey, oh boy.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, man, it would suck if one of us said something like that.
No, I was too expertly maneuvering that conversation to let that happen.
But
Which
yeah,
again,
well, so basically, Landorus does not care if Wilfrey's just out there fucking with humanity, because he was just doing his own thing. He wasn't messing with him or his brothers.
Well, he is now.
But now, Wilfrey is basically just messing up the local area, which is like Landorus's territory.
I'm hoping that Landorus will see some good in at least our group.
Maybe. Who knows?
We shall
Hurt
see.
people hurt people.
Yeah, but I think the whole enemy of my enemy is my friend thing makes sense here.
So now I'm curious.
I'm glad he didn't instantly kill me for me saying, "Yeah, I'm my dad's son."
I hovered over that D20, just so you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
I
saw
seen it.
it.
I'm like, oh, oh no.
I will let you know, I rolled a D4 between Sand Tomb, Sandsteer, Storm, Magnitude, and Fissure. But then you were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fist bump, and he's just like, oh, you're putting a fist towards this guy? That's a threat? Hammer arm. But yeah, Atherin, there's a chance you could have been fissured.
While you were gone, I made the joke that we need an Atherin gets own counter of the sheer number of times I've taken a surprise attack from wild Pokemon.
Oh man.
Did I figure out the plan of getting that arm onto me the correct way, or was there a way simpler way?
So now that you've attached it to your body, and there's pretty much really no reasonable course of getting your arm back, basically, had you just, like, not put it on your body, it would have just started doing things on its own. Sort of like from the Addams Family, that thing, hand.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Because, basically, there's a whole side quest I have in the background, like, oh yeah, reform type A.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
But you keep putting him, but you keep replacing yourself with him, so at this point, I'm wondering if I can get the brain into you next. Because basically what his brain will do, it'll basically give you his mental stats, which were pretty good.
right.
I think you
Problem
have,
is-
like, 2 less charisma than he did. I don't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not that far behind him.
In that aspect.
Yeah. Intelligence and wisdom, who blade? No.
Okay.
Looking at a casual 16 and 18 here.
Wow.
He went very much for, like, skills, because he's been a player with me before. He knows my deal.
Fair.
Because I tend to do a lot more skill checks than I think most people.
Oh yeah, no, definitely for sure, which is why this time around I made sure to keep stats above and on a plus instead of nothing or negative.
I think you do a pretty reasonable amount of skill checks.
Yeah, I guess.
But did I do that the easiest way possible?
No. I mean,
Okay.
you could have chopped your own hand off and just try to stick it on there and then try to cast mending on it, but
Do any of us even have mending?
Pretty sure Jace does.
I have to have it prepared.
Oh. I don't know, I would have also just allowed any healing spell.
Do we have a healing spell?
Yeah, I have plenty, bro. I'm a paladin.
Yeah.
I literally healed Atherin's burn.
But, yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I just gave you
Oh.
shit.
Right. Oh man, I'm so curious of what his other stuff is with that hand. Ah.
I mean, I'm gonna let you experiment. I'm not gonna put it down until you like get something
Right.
concrete.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Except for the one that I did find out. I can make a big enough world.
Well, you
And
can
then
reach
distortion world.
into the distortion world and like pull out like a ghost type, basically.
Right.
Well, you're not able to create like a gate large enough for you to fit through yet.
Yeah.
But basically you can like reach in there and pull like a gas layout if you really wanted to.
Right.
That's the main ability of that arm. It has a few other minor things I gave it.
Okay.
Though I think with
So
your Ghost Stone, it already like is cross compatible. Basically, I gave the Ghost Stone a lot of Taibei's prior abilities, but basically Taibei's body would allow you to do stuff without the stone.
Source Stone, right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
Well. Yeah, no, Fred's not gonna like that, but yeah, no, it really just happened. Whenever Fred leaves me alone, I find a way to do something.
Eh.
But again, I had witnesses.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
On
approaching
top of
11
that, you
o'clock, and
both
I have been
allowed
doing
me
this.
to do it.
Anyway, it's like approaching 11 o'clock, and I've been at this since like what 6 with Jace.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
you're
sir.
good.
Yeah, I'm reaching my limit here. Like, I
Have
was
a good
reaching my limit
night.
mid-session. Like, sorry to cut it short, but I need to.
No, you're good. We started early.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Umar. Sleep well.
You good, Ephraim?
Yeah, I'm stopping.